Hey, this is Brian from DisableMyCable.com, and today I'm going to be talking about how I replaced my mom's insane $238 a month cable TV and internet bill with a $40 bill, saving her almost $200 a month or $2,400 a year. Now you might be wondering, how did this bill get so expensive and why did she pay that much? Well, 3 years ago when she signed up, it was only $99 a month. Then after 2 price increases, it shot up to $238. I was wondering, how could they possibly justify this cost? I wanted to see the statement. So here it is. So there's 3 components to this statement. The TV part of it, the cable TV part of it is $135. The internet part of it is $84.25. And then they have taxes and fees for $19.03. Now the real crazy part of this is the cable TV part. So let's zoom in on that. They're dividing that up into the cable TV package at $92 a month. And then there's a $28 surcharge. And then there's a $15 receiver charge. The $92 part is the real culprit. The broadcast TV surcharge is a charge that they have to pay to get the broadcast TV channels, which, by the way, you can get for free if you use an antenna. And then there's the receiver part of it. Now, you can probably get rid of the receiver part. A lot of cable companies also stream their content. So if you just replace that with a Roku that you can buy, you can probably get rid of that $15 a month fee. But that $92 a month part is still insanely high. Let's zoom in on these supposed free extras on the bottom here. So they're including a bunch of streaming channels, Disney Plus Basic, Peacock Premium with ads, a lot of services with ads that they say are worth $45, and they do each have a cost associated with them. But here they're listed for free, which is somewhat deceptive because it doesn't let you know that you could actually cancel these and save money on your bill. And for my mom, she didn't know that she had these services. She doesn't know what they are, and she would never use them. So one thing you could do is call up your cable company and renegotiate these prices. Get rid of all these streaming channels. Get rid of excess equipment that you're renting. And a lot of times they will just add in stuff or increase the cost of those equipment rentals. And you can lower your cable TV bill that way. But we were so fed up with this that we just wanted to get rid of the whole thing. I wanted to get my mom on a broadcast TV antenna so she could watch most of these channels for free. So I set up a Mohu Leaf in her condo and did a basic channel scan. I got a lot of channels, but I had a little bit of problem getting channel 7 ABC out here in Los Angeles, which is a VHF channel. So I switched out my Mohu Leaf for a Channel Master STEALTHtenna, which is actually an outdoor antenna, but it's small enough to use indoors. And with that antenna, I was able to get ABC pretty reliably. The only channel that she wanted to have on cable that wasn't on broadcast TV was CNBC. So I went over to my streaming TV service finder and entered CNBC, found out it was available on Sling Blue for $57 a month. Now that was way too much money to spend on just one channel, and she was fine just giving that channel up and watching her stock market reports on other apps. So that took care of the cable TV portion. For the internet portion, I set her up on T-Mobile 5G home internet. And that is the $40 a month cost that I mentioned before. Now I have a whole review of T-Mobile 5G home internet in another video, as well as on my blog, DisableMyCable.com, and I'll leave links in the description below. So right now my mom is thrilled with the new setup, and she's thrilled to be saving almost $200 a month or almost $2,400 a year on cable TV and internet services. My only regret is that we didn't do this sooner. I think, like many senior citizens, she didn't want to mess with her services. She was just comfortable with what she had and she didn't want to change it. But unfortunately, the cable TV penalizes people like that by just raising their rates with products and services they may not even use or know how to use. So if you have an elderly family member, neighbor, or friend, one favor you might be able to do for them is check out their cable and internet bill and see if they're paying for services that they don't need. You might be able to save them literally thousands of dollars per year on their cable TV and internet costs. So let me know what you think of these cable company billing practices. Do you think they're taking advantage of people like the elderly who may not know a lot about technology and may not know what these streaming services are, what these charges are, these devices that they're being charged for are? Or do you think that it's just the responsibility of the consumer to check their bill, understand it, and call the cable company every so often to get the best rates? Let me know in the comments. For more ideas of how to save money on cable TV, internet access, and cellular services, check out my blog, disablemycable.com. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please like it and subscribe to my channel, disablemycable.com. Thanks a lot.